Roddy Mackenzie, who is fit again after a groin injury, replaces Ludovic Roy in goal.
Livingston slipping into a 4-4-2 situation. Dorado and Strong there, hoping to seal up that leaky defence. Adams and Walker, big job for them today. And the young boy, Duran's coming in to make his debut.
Well, as you know, Hearts are without Paul Hartley because he's a studio guest, and Julian Brellier is also out. They're both suspended. Stephen Presley hasn't recovered from a virus. Christophe Berra replaces Presley, and into midfield come two on-loan players from Kaunas, Slovakian Martin Petras and Bruno Aguiar, who's Portuguese.
Yeah, Hearts into their customary 4-4-2 situation as well. Webster, the captain there, strong as ever. Petras, Aguiar coming in, a partnership that's only played a few minutes together in previous game, but a big chance for those two today. Owen John Robertson would like to have that strength through his squad.
The Livingston have the likely ones to come on, Houlihan and Snodgrass. They're one player short, three youngsters there on the bench. For Hearts, again, some more power there and showing the strength of their massive squad. Roman Bednar there with a chance to come on, and of course Jamie McAllister, a very useful man to bring on at any time. Stroll onto the centre there for Andy Webster and his one-year-old son, and getting an explanation, the young man. Sam Morrow will play up front for Livingston, celebrating his 21st birthday yesterday. He's on loan from Hibs. He scored the only goal of the game for Northern Ireland's under-21s against Wales at Llanelli on Tuesday.
And another young man banging form, Mr. Elliott, scored 2 on his debut, 6 goals in 25 appearances this season, 2 in midweek for Scotland under-21. A fine young talent.
Well, very impressive that to get his 12th start in a row. Off goes young Christian Webster, taken off by his dad. I take it his mother over there to collect him, I suppose.
Taking it all in his stride, Jock. Not fazed by the whole day. Big smile on.
I think from both sets of fans, in fact. So, very good conditions overhead at the start of the match. It's Livingston to get us away, and we'll look very quickly to see how the formations settle down. Jasnowski's playing wide on the right. We anticipate Petras and Aguiar in midfield. That's how it is. Right in the centre of midfield, these two. Mackay flights the ball in. There will be some attempt, I suspect, by Livingston to take advantage of a strange midfield setup for Hearts at this point in the game, early on, before the chance to settle. Offside flag is up. Graham Dorrans, who's making his first start for first Livingston player to be capped a couple of years ago. Jankowskis, a hand up there. It's handball surely against Jankowskis. The challenge was Strong.
Straightforward decision there. Strong getting the better. Jankowskis just heading it onto the Hearts striker's hand. We were saying before the game, Hearts need to match what was clear was going to be Livingston approach to this game. Hard work and squeezing, pressing the ball. And at the moment, they're nowhere near. And that's the only way they're going to get the game going, to be as physical and as strong and as willing as the Livingston players.
Stumble there by Dorrans. This is Petras. Done back by Elliott for Fisas. Space on the right for Nielsen. This is Jasnowskis. Loves to come roaming inside like that. This is Petras now, picking out the pass for Nielsen. In goes Richard Britton, and you can tell he's not too happy about that decision from the assistant Keith Sorby here. He didn't even need to lip read there.
Little smile on his face.
Nielsen now with a long throw. Dangerous ball into the area, met by Dorado, the skipper. Sam Morrow's header goes back there for Britton to challenge. Very competitive individual, Richard Britton. Sometimes too competitive. This is red card at Ibrox, the first match of the season. Gordon's clearance. Britton getting up very well indeed. Everyone back for Livingston except Graham Dorrans, who stayed upfield. Now Fisas will attempt a long throw also. Jankowskis, the obvious target if he goes for the long one, but he changed his mind. Aguilar, there's a chance inside the area. It's not clear. Oh, it's another opportunity. It's a goal for Hearts, scored by Bruno Aguilar. His first goal for Hearts, and a real blow to Roddy McKenzie and to Livingston after their bright start to the match. Is that Livingston player on the ground in trouble? Well, a player who made a challenge there as that shot was being directed towards goal is Richard Britton, who is taking the full brunt of this.
As the ball just popped into the box there, 6s and 7s, a bit of fortune with that from Aguilar. The ball comes in, he gets knocked down, a little scramble, comes out, Aguilar in a perfect position, hammers the ball into Britton's foot, I think, and it bounces over Roddy McKenzie into the top corner. There we go. And that is the luck you get when you're at the bottom of the table. You get no luck whatsoever.
Away by Berra, kept in well by Fisas. There's good play also by Elliott, and Jankowskis retains possession. Fisas, Elliott, oh, it's excellent play. Excellent play by Hearts. Aguilar trying to get that ball across, Skacel into the middle. There's Petras, Česnauskas. Very elusive runner normally, but Jason there stuck doggedly to the task. High ball from Nielsen, watched carefully over the top by Roddy McKenzie.
Yeah, get his boots on today.
This is Petras storming through from midfield with Česnauskas outside him. Good early ball in, well won by Strong. Skacel with lots of time here to collect the ball. Not a bad attempt by Rudy Skacel. He'll be concerned about his goal famine in recent matches.
That's why he's in that central area. You know what he can do. He's got a great left foot on him. It's a fair effort from there. But McKenzie happy to see that one go wide of the left. Upright. 30-odd yards plus.
Remember the man of the match competition. These are the numbers to call, the text address to use. Mark Catley will nominate the man of the match towards the end, and if you agree with him and you called in or texted in, you may have. Oh, there's a big heavy challenge by Strong on Elliott now. Hearts think that should have been a penalty kick. My first impression agrees with that. Let's check it again.
Yeah, no, it's not a penalty because it's outside the box, but it is definitely a free kick. Then Strong there, inside out.
Well, we just argued that it was on the line. That means it's a penalty. Certainly was a foul, surely. Here's Walker with a chance. Good goalkeeping by Gordon. Whoa, what a turnaround in the match that could have been. Here's Skacel now breaking for Hearts. Holding things up, looking for Petras inside. Britain's energy gets him back. Here's Jason Dare now, the chance to clear. He's missed that chance, and it's offside against Callum Elliott. Fisas. Releasing it early towards Skacel. Support comes to Aguilar. Now Petras. Lining up the shot, it's a good one. Fine strike by the Slovakian, well handled by Roddy McKenzie.
He's starting to get that space now in midfield. It's a great, great strike. Right down Roddy McKenzie's throat. You'd expect him to save that. Nevertheless, it's a shot on target, making the goalkeeper work. Plenty of pace in it. You would expect the goalie to save that.
Hearts ready to go in the second half, and I wonder what Graham Rixby have been saying to his players during the interval. He's certainly be concerned about the fact they really haven't been fluent. They haven't been passing the ball the way they can.
No, I think what he'll be saying, to expect the same sort of onslaught from Livingston in the opening 10-15 minutes and be at the pace of the game right from the first whistle. Pleading the innocence and been kicked again. But if you deal it, you have to take it. Been disappointed with his touch today, I must admit.
Well, we were expecting more, I must confess, with the pedigree he has. So a free kick. Fired in there by Britton. It's a very good ball in. It's found its way home. And Livingston have an equaliser. Richard Britton takes the credit. Comes across to the bench here. Whoa, what a life lifeline for Livingston. Have they a chance of winning this match now?
That's what Livingston required. They needed something. It's just a ball that's flown in there. I don't know if it's touched anybody. It's a great delivery into there. Players unmarked. Hearts very, very sloppy. Goalkeeper entrenched on his line. Just catching the shoulder. I thought it just... Good defending.
Aguiar's corner. Kept on there and well defended at the far post there. It was Dorado on Webster. He did a very good job, the Livingston skipper. Just watch this.
That's what you call elastic defending. Had to be brave, got his head in the way there. Webster would have been favourite. Dorado.
It's this type of game for a challenging team like Hearts, which becomes so important when they're in a scrap, in a battle. They've had the lead. It's been negated by an equaliser, and they've got to come again. Now that's what the Old Firm have done so successfully over the years. They've won games like this, Mark.
Just got to scrap it out. It's not a pretty game. What you've got to do is just get your head down and match.
What a pass. Brilliant pass on Nielsen. And that is sensational play. Jankowskis with the goal. But that's down to Robbie Nielsen's initial pass to Chesnauskis.
That is fantastic play. That's the best piece of play we've seen from the Hearts team today. Not delighted with those. Nielsen, slide rule pass. Chesnauskis hits the byline. Could have been standing offside there. Could have been offside.
If he's not in line, he's offside. That's quite clear. If he's not in line, he's off.
Well, to me, clearly looks he's in front of the defender.
Well, certainly, it's the question of whether he's ahead of Chesnauskis.
Or is he level with...
No, he's all right. The ball, he wasn't ahead of the ball.
Yeah, spot on
there.
there.
It's the ball.
Yeah, spot on there. Linesman right in line with the three of them. But what a great finish from that man there. We've criticised his first touch.
Going to be a change again by Livingston. Robert Snodgrass is going to have a chance to show his talent shortly. Here's Houlihan. Webster's headed out, the good one. It's on there by Adams. This is Morrow. It reaches Mackay. That's a wonderful strike by Mackay! Livingston are back on terms, and that's a sensational strike.
What a strike that is. David Mackay, I don't think he's hit one as sweet as that in his whole career. But when you saw it just bouncing down, you could see what was on it. There we go. Chesnauskis a little bit sloppy on the closing down, but that is fantastic. Scotland goalkeeper or not, absolutely no chance with that. What a strike. And what a reaction after going 2-1 down.
No, before anyone scores.
Absolutely, I think he's quite right. He needs the 3 points. They're isolated at the bottom of the table, 7 points behind, and needing all 3 points.
He's always assessed the way the game is flowing too. That was suggesting a real chance. But here's Callum Elliott. Good delivery, well met by Scott.
There's that problem though. The space is always going to be left behind if you're going to be pushing forward. The weakness of 3 across the middle of the park.
Well, we're going to see a debut here. This is Chris Hackett coming on. It'll be his debut. Now, what you're going to look for from this man, the Oxford United man, is electric pace. He's a former county sprint champion. Hackett. Aguiar with a corner. Near post ball met by Britton. This is Houlihan. Britton again. The wrestling match goes on. Snodgrass and Fisas, and Snodgrass is on to Scotland to Chris Hackett.
Yeah, that's a shocking challenge though. It's going straight through. That was a shocking tackle there. Very, very lucky just to get away with the yellow card there.
Well, nasty one indeed. Reflecting no credit on Jason there. It does demonstrate the measure of determination. There's a chance! Petras! Tried to steer that in.
Fantastic delivery again from Aguiar. And that is a great chance. A fantastic chance to take 3 points. He's in there, he's across the defender again. Goalkeeper rooted to the line.
So it's Masad Beslia, Bosnian. Cost a lot of money from Racing Club Genk in Belgium. 40 caps for Bosnia he has. It's his third appearance. He played for Bosnia against Japan in Dortmund in midweek. A 2-2 draw. Alan Walker launching it forward. Isas under pressure instantly from Morrow. Well, both sides drawing in all the reserves of energy. It's been a very tough match in terms of stamina sapping, Mark.
Yeah, got a bit scrappy in up into about the 55th minute, then all of a sudden the game came alive. Urgency came back into the game, goals came, tackles are starting to fly.
Foul by Elliott. There was a foul by Elliott on Mackay.
And the game started to take an urgency.
I think the game was transformed whenever it was established that Livingston could score. That changed everything. Roddy McKenzie's long ball met by Berra. That's Adams challenging. He's pushing though into the back of Aguiar. Petras quickly away with that ball towards Bednar. Bednar through now. This could send it. He's done it. Roman Bednar for Hearts. Surely to win it.
Fantastic play there from Hearts. So good players come alive when the ball goes dead. A quick free kick. Bednar, we know his ability. What a first touch that is. Strength, composure, finish. Bang. Great touch, great strength. Shooting across the goalkeeper. Actually beats him at the near post. Goalkeeper commits himself. But that's what he's brought on to do. He's been brought on to get that goal.
Goal number 4 for the season for Roman Bednar. Well, I think Jason Dare will be feeling very unhappy with that goal because he did have a chance to make a telling challenge on Bednar and didn't take it. 3 minutes remaining plus stoppage time. A bit of that to add on, I'm sure. Can Livingston come again? Certainly shown real determination. Here's Nielsen's clearance. Here goes Adams. Good challenge by Webster. This is Hackett. Nielsen. Handball by Houlihan. It's a free kick. The Hearts. Well, I did suggest to you, Mark, that John Robertson looking disconsolate there after a great performance of his team in the context of what they've been able to do this season so far. But I made that point about the top teams just dragging out a victory from a tough match.
Scrapping for that victory. John Robinson can't complain. I think the effort and endeavour that his team have put in, they've scored 2 goals at home, and I think they've matched Hearts throughout. It's just the fact that, you know, the Hearts have got those quality players that can punish you if you make a mistake.
This is Snodgrass. Eased out of that by Berra. Good defending by Berra. Free kick's given. The late challenge. It's a free kick to Hearts. Excellent play that by Christophe Berra. Very impressive. Well, I can tell you that Jim Duffy was giving the sternest instructions to Bruno Aguiar to sit in front of the back 4 and hold this out, to see the game out. That's what Hearts are thinking about right now. Strong said there was a good one. They're only going to get 2 additional minutes, I think. I'm surprised at that. I thought it would be more. Lesliat is penalised. Well, Livingston sending everyone forward for this. This is going to be launched right into the mix for the penalty box. They take their chances here. The long ball straight down the middle. Berra with a header. Turned back in by Mackay. Set up by Strong, trying to tee one up for Adams. It didn't work out. It will indeed be 2 additional minutes. This board has just gone up. Hearts coming again to try to tie this up. There's the pass for Hackett. Oh, that's good goalkeeping. Excellent goalkeeping by Mackenzie. There's some fine play there involving Hackett. Bednar.
Hackett actually started that move off. Edge of his own box, played the ball up to Bednar, had the pace to get there, but he's a great example again of the goalkeeper keeping himself big. Good save there from Roddy McKenzie.
Well, instructions for the Hearts defenders coming to the bench from Graham Ricks and Jim Duffy. Here's Elliott. Quite happy to keep the ball at the corner flag. And the corner, very sensibly, off Alan Walker. That'll take a bit of time up. Only 2 additional minutes, remember. We're into the final minute coming up now of a pulsating match, especially in the second half.
I'm surprised if the little short one here and keep it in the corner. What do you think?
They'll keep it out there, I'm sure. Can't believe they'll play it in. No, they're going to play it in. No, they're not. I can't stand this, I must confess. I know it's professional, I know it's sensible in the circumstances. They let the laws change, so they had to do something about it. Here's Nielsen. Aguiar. Hackett. Good movement coming inside. Was he fouled? No, says the referee. Here's Aguiar. Perhaps allowed the advantage. Not that there is much. Adams hounding Aguiar. But Hearts will be content with that.
I think he'll be pleased with his performance today. The goal has been excellent throughout.
Oh, the final whistle goes. It's a relief for Graham Ricks. Dejection, I suspect, for John Robertson. Roman Bednar got the winning goal just 3 minutes from the end. But you have to feel immense sympathy for that man, John Robertson, and his bunch of very, very courageous players. Roman Bednar had a very bad week last week, ordered off for diving against Partick Thistle. Now comes up with a winner in a tight situation to win the game. But here was the first goal of the match, scored by Aguiar in 17 minutes, deflected off Richard Britton. Aguiar outstanding throughout the match. And then equaliser, the free kick from Richard Britton, which beat everyone, including Craig Gordon. Then this wonderful header from Jankowskis after Nielsen set up Chesnauskas. That made it 2-1. But then the stunning volley from Dave Mackay to make it 2 apiece. Livingston were right in the game. Went for a very attacking policy. Jason Deere made that mistake. Roman Bednar cashed in, and Hearts have the points. But what a pulsating second half we have enjoyed. Roman Bednar goes off smiling. Graham Ricks knows his team was fortunate in the end. It's Livingston 2, Hearts 3.